morning, Miss McClellan's first block class. Today we have some brief segments on the local news. We will also have some brief segments on George Mallory and our interview on his sister and how he felt on his disappearance when he tried to climb up Mount Everest. Some think he made it up and some don't. What do you think? Now to Alexa with the weather.
Good morning, viewers. Recently, mountain climber George Mallory has begun his expedition on Mount Everest. Our weather on the mountain has different forecasts on separate levels of the mountain. On the northeast ridge route, we have some advantages and concerns for our fellow climbers. To start with our concerns, we have a report of colder weather and harsher winds throughout the week. Weather is hard to predict on Everest, especially in different seasons throughout the year. Weather today is going to be a -7°F, and snow increase throughout our week is possible with a negative weather. Thank you, and here is Adam with the sports.
Starting what is known as the golden age of sports, this year has been a fantastic one. To start off, the National Football League, or known as the NFL, formed September 17th. In other news, February 14th marked the day that the Negro National Baseball League formed. Continuing with baseball, Babe Ruth was sold to the New York Yankees and hit 54 home runs, signaling the arrival to the lively baseball era.
Want to play tag?
Yeah, you're it.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, I can.
Boo-boo!
Oh no, my son's hurt! Someone help me! I can help you, I have Band-Aids. What's that? Band-Aids are little patches that heal the cut and help stop the bleeding. This is what they look like. You can get them at your local drugstore at any time. No way! Yay!
Today, national news, females advanced their workforce as more women began to get hired for office jobs. They also gained several rights and a freer lifestyle. We all know that the 19th Amendment was passed in 1924 years ago, granting suffrage to women. Well, today, women living in Great Britain also gained a step forward. The Matrimonial Causes Act was put into force. This meant that in the event of divorce, both spouses were regarded as equals. In international news, Mohandas Kamarachand Gandhi, better known for following as Mahatma or Great Soul, was sent to jail. His offense was arresting to arrest British control of India. He carried out his protest by writing 3 articles against British rule in Young India, his journal. The pacifists and the followers used non-violent tactics and civil disobedience as means of protest. The India Act of 1990 was established so that Britain could eventually grant self-government to India. Although the act was a step forward, many Indians believed that change was not happening at a progressive rate. Now to Allison with more news.
In other news, Claire Bow is the new It Girl. She recently starred in a new movie called It. This far from a hidden actress to a shining star. The film will be premiering on February 15th in your local theaters, so you should go and see it. Also, a household named Mary Pickford decided to leave her husband, Owen Moore, for a new man named Douglas Fairbanks. Douglas Fairbanks Sr. is an actor, screenwriter, director, and producer. If you haven't heard of him, you should go see one of his films. He actually produced, acted in, and directed one of my favorite films called Arizona. It's about an army lieutenant who tells his girlfriend that he doesn't love her, so she falls for one of his friends in the army. It's kind of a romantic tragedy. It's one of my favorite films, and I can watch it over and over. Now to the interview of George Mallory's sister.
A lot of you know George Mallory and his adventure on Mount Everest. His climbing partner, Andrew Ibreen, and he were planning on climbing to the summit on Mount Everest. They were reported as disappeared. They have been missing for about 2 years now. no one knows where they could be, if they even made it to the summit. They started their expedition in June 1924. This was their third expedition on Mount Everest. If anyone may know where these two whereabouts, please contact your local police department. Today we have a special guest with us, Victoria Mallory. She is here to talk about her brother George and his expedition. Hello, Victoria. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Now, so what can you tell us about your brother George and his expedition?
Well, when we were little, George had a passion for mountain climbing. He would climb anything, actually. He always told us he was going to be the first one to climb Mount Everest.
Good. So after trying 2 times, what made him try again?
He was a very persistent person. It was his dream, to reach the summit.
Yeah. So where do you think he is now? Do you still think that he's on top of the mountain?
Actually, I do. I know my brother, and I know he's a very strong person. I do think he's still climbing that mountain. I just feel that people aren't looking for him hard enough.
Oh. Okay, thank you for being here today, Victoria.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching, and have a nice day, Miss McCullen's first block class. I can help you. I have Band-Aids. What's that? Band-Aids are little patches that can help heal your cuts and stop the bleeding. No way. Yes. This is what they look like. You can get them up. I can help you. I have Band-Aids. What's that? Band-Aids are little patches. Yeah, I can help you. I have Band-Aids.
What's that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Wait,
No, it's recording. I can take this out.
okay.
Bloopers, dude.
And a small 10% of rain.
Are we ready?
Ready, set, go.
Want to play tag?
Yeah, you're it.
But you can't catch me.
I bet you I can.